You are circumstantial. You are circumstantial. You're circumstantial. Let's just be honest. You only work when the circumstances are okay for you. I used to be the same way. Excuse me. You are circumstantial. You're circumstantial. Let's be honest. You know what that means? You only work when the circumstances are beneficial to you. They're beneficial to you. I'll give you an example. Right now, I'm getting over a cold. There's some people that would never come and set up a whole podcast and do a podcast because they're getting over a cold. Right now, I'm hungry. I didn't eat right now. I didn't eat for the day. We're going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Trimming down to 2 meals a day. The whole point is if you are slightly hungry, you won't work. You make excuses to go get your hair cut, get the laundry done, work out because you're a little bit hungry. You're getting over a cold, your nose. You don't know how you're going to feel. My hair don't look that good. This is the problem. You are circumstantial. I don't want to start my content because my stomach's a little too big. My arms look a little too big. I need to trim down and get some muscles now. I just want to spend some time with my girlfriend, man. This is the loser behavior that a lot of us have. I had it. You are circumstantial. You only perform and execute when the circumstances are perfect for you. The greats don't do that. They perform no matter what the circumstances are. Come on now. I dropped a message delivered on this, a nice little message delivered outside on this. We're gonna elaborate on this one. Let me give you a little story time, message. Here we go. There's a guy that used to live across the street from me. He's a loser. I'm sorry to say it. He was a loser. I gotta be honest with you. He's a big time loser, big one. And I remember always wanting to film or get work done and things of that nature. And based on how it's very rare that he was in the mood to work. That's what happens when people are circumstantial. They rarely want to work because the circumstances have to be perfect for them. This gentleman, he literally never was ready to work because he was hungry. He used to wake up 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He's a complete bum. He's a complete loser, right? And I was starting to turn into that bum and loser because who you're around is who you become. I used to hang out with this guy because he was in close proximity to me. And usually we become the people we're around. So if someone's in close proximity to you, lives with you, friends, whatever, the neighborhood, your parents, you take their traits. And I would hang out with this guy who's across the street. And I didn't have any mentors or my father wasn't around anyone to guide me and say, stay away from that guy. He's a loser, right? So I had to learn. I had to teach myself. And this guy's a loser. And I was a loser back then for hanging out with him. So I take accountability for choosing that guy to be my friend because I took on a lot of his ways. Not all, a lot of them. One of the things that he used to do is, again, wake up 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He would wake up, go to sleep last night, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and wake up 2 in the afternoon. As an entrepreneur to me, or just not an entrepreneur, as a man, that's disgusting. As a person, that's disgusting. Even as a woman, like, there has to be a certain amount of discipline in you to say, I can't wake up 2 in the afternoon. The day's gone. He didn't have proper home training, and his parent allowed him to do that. His mom enabled him to do that. This guy was extremely lazy. So it's very hard to get work with someone that is not guided or parented correctly. You see what I'm saying? They're not raised correctly. The mom lets him do anything he wants. That's why he's waking up 2 in the afternoon. The mom lets him do everything he wants. That's why he come outside with crust around his lips, right? Very, very dirty. So this is what I'm saying. Clean dude, but at times a little off. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. He was circumstantial. I could never be successful around a guy like that because I was always the person that I don't care if it's rain, sleet, snow, hail, whatever, we're going to get it done. But when I started hanging out with him, I started taking on his ways. So when he would say, yeah, bro, I'm tired, man, I start to feel tired. What happens when somebody yawns, guys? You yawn. What happens when someone says, yo, I'm tired, I'm going to make a nap? Don't you feel slightly discouraged if you don't have the discipline? If you're not strong-minded enough when someone says, yo, I'm tired, bro, yo, let's just do it tomorrow. Some people, most of us in our minds, slightly for a quick second, you start to think, yeah, I guess we could do it tomorrow. You have to get away from people like that or you'll turn into them. I just told you, when someone yawns, we yawn, right? Yo, I'm hungry. When we see somebody eating food, we start to get hungry when you smell it. Like, I want to eat too. You just ate 3 hours ago. This is what I'm saying. Influence, who you're around, proximity is powerful. I had to get away from that guy. There's times we would go to school. He said, I didn't study for the test. I'm about to go home and just play video games. I knew it was wrong. I'm like, this is bum behavior. This is bum stuff. This guy wants to go home and play video games? No. Bro, we in college. What is this? I was influenced by him. I would find myself playing video games. You have to, and I wish this guy the best, but what I'm saying is he taught me a valuable lesson. Who you're around is who you'll become. If there's 5 bums, you will be the 6th, no matter how much you don't want to be. You will be in the bars, farting and eating pretzels and screaming for the Jets, touchdown, touchdown, at 55 years old, with no sort of discipline or success. Now, nothing's wrong with watching football games and cheering for your favorite team, but something's wrong with watching football games and cheering for your favorite team and your life's not in order. That's what I mean. Waking up 2 in the afternoon as a grown man and not having anything, no productivity throughout the day, that's not good. Some people can wake up 2 in the afternoon and be very productive. Me, I can't. I need to get up 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Yeah, my girl, listen, I go to sleep 1 o'clock. I'm up 4 a.m. on my phone, typing back to clients and messages. And, you know, when you do business with me, you're going to get phone calls and messages all day long. And even when I get the money, it's the same behavior. I'm not doing it to get the money. I'm doing it because that's who I am. I love to work. I love the process. I love what I do. I love to tell stories. I love to grind. I want more and more and more. You're okay with a little bit. That guy was okay with having his mom and eating gushes and fruit roll-ups and sleeping in his bed with big feet, playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and 4. He was okay with that. I'm not okay with that. And today, that man is not wildly successful because the childhood demons and traits will carry through your whole lifehood and your whole adulthood. It will follow you. Those childhood traits that you had, if you don't fight those demons, the laziness, sloppiness, chilling, hanging out, you're not articulate, you're not eloquent, you're not elegant. If you don't learn to change and adapt and grow, it will follow you. Those same traits and behaviors you exhibited as a child will follow you when you're an adult if you don't know how to beat them. I don't know if he beat them. I hope he did. But for what I know, lastly, the gentleman is not wildly successful. Huh? I hope you learned from this, guys. Do not be circumstantial. Continue to work. Do not be circumstantial. Forget about what your friends are saying. Your wife, your husband. If they're lazy, let them be lazy. You overpower that laziness and let them start following you. I was like, yo, he's not lazy. No, let me get to work. Yo, I'm tired of going to the gym. I'll be honest. I'll give you another example. My girlfriend, we was going to the gym 5 a.m. every day. There was one day she slept. I woke up 5 a.m. I told her, babe, I'm going to the gym. She said, I said, you coming? She said, I'm just going to get a little more sleep. Guess what? She woke up about 30 minutes to an hour later. Guess who was coming through the door that went to the gym? Me. I left. She got upset and she went to the gym. Even though she was upset, she says, oh, you left me. You went to the gym without me. My discipline doesn't change according to how you feel. I'm not circumstantial. I get it. I get it done. If you with me, follow me. If you're not, I'm out. That's what it is. I run me. I run my body. I'm not going to sleep because you want to sleep. We said we're going 5 a.m. We're going to go 5 a.m. We're going to stay to it. We're going to stick to it. I said I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. My circumstances doesn't change because you want to chill, hang out, and go to parties. If you're not willing to get this money with me, move aside. I'm going to step on you. It's point blank, period. Either you with me or you getting crushed. Choose which one you want. But I'm not going to fold and conform to your lifestyle because you feel like chilling today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday work, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, chill. Then next week is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday work, and Monday, you're all over the place. There's no discipline. It's sloppy. You're circumstantial. Oh, I'm hungry, man. And I feel like, no, I don't want to hear none of that. We are going to work 24/7 around the clock. And guess what? God will eventually lead you to the people that respect you, value, pay you for your time, and you'll be wildly successful. Keep hanging out with bums and being circumstantial and letting your work be contingent on how you feel today, and you'll see where you end up. I hope you understood the message, man. I think I delivered that one really, really well. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this with someone that needs to hear this. Message delivered, close the books, and then we out. Peace.